Okay, we're good.
Sound check? Did you already do it? Check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Hello, everyone. Very pleasant good evening as we begin the District 5 District Tournament. Aberdeen here in town. Happy to have the Tigers. The winner will move on and play West Side. That will be down in Dayton on Thursday. The loser will play the loser of Declo and Malad. So the boys 5-4 in the conference, 12-7 on the season. They have beaten Aberdeen twice. In Aberdeen, it was 60-34. Here in Soda, it was 71-53. Aberdeen, well, doggone it, they haven't won a game this year. And hopefully Soda can hold them off tonight and keep that streak going. Tigers are 0-9 in the conference, 0-21 on the season. Conference shakes out this way. Wendell 6-0, 19-1 on the season. They have a bye tonight, and they will play the winner of Malad and Declo. West Side is second, 5-3, 13-7 on the season. And they will play the winner of our game tonight. Soda comes in third, 5-4, 12-7 on the season. Then it's Declo, 5-5, 10-10 on the season. Malad, 4-4 in the conference, 11-10 on the season. And then Aberdeen, 0-9 in the conference and 0-21 on the season. And I'm looking to see if there is, not seeing one. I was looking to see if there was a Saturday game. So we would move on to Thursday, win or lose. And the highest seed will host. If somehow we lose this game, we would host either Declo or Malad. We win it, we'll go down and play West Side. Just about ready for pregame activities, the starting lineup, and starting and the national anthem. So that's suited. JV kids tonight get to suit up. I'm not sure how many different Aberdeen kids. Games tonight. Malad is at Declo, and that's the other important game in our conference. Idaho Falls is at Bonneville. Butte County is at Grace. Canyon Ridge is at Madison. Century's at Pocatello. Skyline's at Shelley. South Fremont is at Teton. And Rigby is at Thunder Ridge.
We'd like to welcome you to the birdcage for tonight's matchup between the visiting Tigers from Aberdeen.
We'll just turn the mic over to the golden tones of Jeff Horsley.
As member schools of the Idaho High School Activities Association, the Student Advisory Council
Sportsmanship code.
Committee reminds you that sportsmanship is an expectation, not a suggestion. Your cooperation and support of the values of respect and good citizenship are appreciated. Please be an example to those around you. Miss Kimberly Mumford will be performing the anthem, and the Soda Springs High School cheerleaders will bring honor and attention to the colors.
There's your national anthem by the Soda Springs Pep Band. Let me get my soda hat back on.
Thank you.
Starting lineups.
Now for tonight's starting lineups. First, the Vincennes Tigers from Aberdeen. A senior wearing number 0, Ronnie Cerna.
Ronnie Cerna will get the start.
A
He
senior
led
wearing number 4,
with number 0. Jose Medel.
Junior wearing number 10, Isaac Driscoll.
Isaac Driscoll gets a start tonight. He's a junior.
13, Ethan Beck.
Ethan Beck gets a start tonight.
Number 31, Levi Geisbrecht.
And Guys Beck played a little different starting lineup than they had when they played here. So Ronnie Cerna, Jose Medel, Isaac Driscoll, Ethan Beck, and Levi Geisbeck. Now they'll introduce the Cardinals. The lights are out.
And now it's time for the starting lineup of your Soda Springs Cardinals. A senior wearing number 10, Cooper Thompson.
Cooper Thompson, he wears number 10.
Wearing number 11,
Gavin Hansen wears number 11.
wearing number 15,
Connor McWilliams wears number 15. Jackson Horsley, number 21. Preston Osborne, and he wears number 23. We are ready to go. Aberdeen is under the direction of head coach Jody Phillips, and Soda's under the direction of head coach Tom Fusel. Last night it was Ryrie over Salmon, 57-33. American Falls beat Marsh Valley, 67-62. Didn't get a Bear Lake Snake score. North Fremont beat West J, 58-49. A lot of games tonight. And this is the most important one. Horsley will tee it up against Ronnie Cerna. We're ready to go. Horsley controls the tab, comes down to Thompson. Thompson over to the right side to Hansen. And that dangerous pass goes back to Hansen, inside to Horsley. Almost pushed out of bounds. Osborne to Cool. Coop will back it up. Now inside the free throw line, lost the handle on it. There's a 3-point shot, and that's off the side of the backboard, but McWilliams comes down with it. Pass inside and foul. He's on the baseline. Aberdeen will come up with it. It'll be Medill into the fourth court to Driscoll. Back to Cerna. Cerna drives, kicks it into the corner. Tigers with the ball all in black. Cooper Thompson steals the ball away for the Cards. Coop into the fourth court, works to the right wing. Cross court to Jackson Horsley. Up top to Osborne. Horsley, wow. I think Horsley thought he got his elbow tipped on that one. Almost missed the backboard. Goes on the right side to Driscoll. Ball knocked out of bounds by Thompson. No score. A minute in. Gone in the first quarter. Geisnick will inbound the ball. Gets it into Driscoll. Driscoll straight away, top of the key. Will kick it back outside to Sir. And he palmed it. Oh, wow. Not sure I saw that, but they say he rolled it over. Ball will come into Gavin Hansen. Cooper Thompson down in the corner. Osborne back to Thompson. Other side to Horsley. 3-point shot. That missed everything. Down with the rebound is Driscoll. Goes back over to Medill. Medill on the left angle, reverses it against Osborne, up top to Driscoll. Right wing, they'll work it to Geisbeck, working against Thompson, drives to the baseline. He'll kick it to Cerna, taken away. McWilliams to Thompson. Bounce pass, beautiful pass, and Horsley goes in, and he was fouled off the left side. Jackson Horsley will go to the free throw line. Try to get one of the teams on the board. That foul went against Isaac Driscoll. Shot by Horsley, right down to the bottom of the well. 1-0, Soda. Horsley will get one more, just a sophomore. Well, he's going to be a great player. Shot up, got them both. Checking in for Soda will be Peterson. Horsley will check out. Colton Peterson into the ball game. Into the fourth court is Cerna. Cerna works to the right angle. Up top, Osborne almost got the pick. Goes to Medill. Medill inside, mid-blocks. Ball taken away by Thompson. Thompson into the fourth court. Works across the top. Might have walked. Osborne, 3-point shot, rims off. Over the top, Gavin Hansen with a rebound. Kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson on the right angle, drives, right elbow, needs some help, puts a shot up and dropped it in. 4-0, Soda. It'll be Geisbeck. Brecht into the fourth court. Soda in a man, Geisbeck to Cerna. Cerna cut off at the free throw line. Driscoll, 3-point shot. Peterson high for the rebound, and he's fouled by Cerna. Be I'm looking for the post. There it is. 2 fouls now on Aberdeen. It'll be Peterson into the fourth court, threw it behind Hansen, goes to Thompson. Thompson whips it into McWilliams, and McWilliams drops it in. 6-0. McWilliams about 4 feet straight away. Leaning in, Medill. McWilliams down with the rebound. We'll get it to Osborne. Osborne lead pass to Peterson. Peterson on the left angle, up top to McWilliams. Over the right angle, Hansen, 3-point shot, got it. 9-0, Soda. Into the fourth court is Medill. Medill to the left wing. And that goes to Phillips, who's checked in. Right side, Medill. He'll bring it back up top, reverse it on the right angle, and leave it for Phillips. Phillips, reverse, goes to the right elbow, lost the handle on it. Medill comes up with it. McWilliams high for the rebound, lead pass to Thompson. Thompson, right wing, down to the baseline, cut off. McWilliams just inside the free throw line, drops it in. Aberdeen needs a timeout. 11-0, and there it is. 11-0, Soda. Once again, the winner will play Westside at Westside. Loser will play the loser between Malad and Declo. And all the games are at the highest seed. And Declo is a higher seed than Malad. Once again, games tonight. These are all district games. Idaho Falls is at Bonneville. Butte County's at Grace. Canyon Ridge is at Madison. Century's at Pocatello. Skyline's at Shelley. South Fremont is at Teton. And Rigby is at Thunder Ridge. Yesterday, Ryrie beat Salmon 57-33. It was American Falls over Marsh Valley 67-62. North Fremont over West Jay 58-49. And I didn't get a Bear Lake Snake game. I'll try to look that up. They haven't posted it yet. Cerna will leave it for Medell on the right angle against Osborne. Pick and roll. Not quite there. And I got a player that I don't have a name for the number. Ball goes out of bounds. Beck chased it down. Let me find one of the Tigers. And 6'7", Logan Miller will check in. I've got so many programs. Rasmussen, how did you let me get away with that? Pratt is number 11. Thompson whips the pass down to Gavin Hansen, back to Thompson. Thompson straight away, working against Medell. Goes over to Osborne, left angle. Thompson in the left corner. Trying to bounce pass into Miller. Checking in for the Cards is Browning. I really like Makai Browning. He's a junior. Horsley, three-point shot, missed it. Thompson with the rebound, leans in and scores. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, 13-0, Soda. Into the forecourt, Phillips. That's knocked into the back court. Phillips just lets it go out of bounds. So the Tigers will have it straight away, out of bounds. Ball comes into Medell. Medell into the forecourt against Browning, left wing to Phillips. Goes to Cerna. Big elbow there. Cerna leans in, scoops it up, and he was fouled. Soda 13. Aberdeen hasn't scored yet. And that foul went against Jackson Horsley. And at the line will be Ronnie Cerna. Shot up and good. So Aberdeen on the board. Martinson will check in. And who else check in? Keep them out. Just saw Martinson come in. Simon, second free throw is good. Meter missed something. Logan Miller went in for the dunk and he missed it. Into the forecourt is Cerna. Back up top to Medell. He got a monster dunk against Grace. Cerna leans in, one hand. Martinson down with the rebound. Clears it to Thompson. Thompson up top between the circles. Terminates the dribble. Underneath, Martinson whips it to Browning. Browning back up top to Coop. Coop, three-point shot. Got it. Thompson with 7 points. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Medell, right angle, working against Browning. Gets a pick from Pratt. Leaves it on the right side to Cerna. Inside, ball knocked away, and Martinson comes up with it. He'll leave it for Peterson. Peterson into Miller. Miller turns, shoots, and he's fouled. So the big guy will go to the free throw line. That foul went against Pratt. Kendall Pratt. So Aberdeen has 3 fouls. Miller at the free throw line. 6'7". Shot is up and good. Or at least he was last year. I don't know if he grew an inch or not. Hansen into the ball game for the Cards, and Thompson will come out. Miller. His dad told me how to pronounce that. That one's short off the rim. Medell into the forecourt. Reversal. Oh, what a nice... Oh, great block by Browning. I was going to say that was a great 360. And Browning was all over it with the roof on him. 17-2, 15-point lead, a minute 33 to go in the first. Geisbrecht. Oh, nice shot. 3-point shot by Levi Geisbrecht. You see that Geisbrecht or Geisbrecht? It's German. Martinson, 3-point shot from the corner. That missed everything. And Pratt tried to save it, and I thought he was standing on the baseline. And I think the officials just said he threw it away. Peterson to inbound the ball. Checking in for the Tigers will be Ethan Beck. Pratt will check out. So the ball on the side comes up top to Hansen. Gavin Hansen between the circles. Peterson, open 3. Hits the iron. Hansen with a rebound save. It goes to Browning. Back to Hansen on the left wing. Across the top. Inside to Martinson. Martinson turns and he's fouled. Getting to play a lot of youngsters. Martinson, Jr. That foul went against Medell. That's a 4th foul on Aberdeen. Landon Martinson at the free throw line. Free throw right down to the bottom of the well. So that is 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Landon Martinson, a junior. One more. That one rims out. Hansen over the top of Beck. And they're going to call Hansen with the foul. Yes, I have been told that over the back is not a foul. It is if you make contact. And Hansen did. He did indeed. Can't go over the back without making contact. Ball comes in, down low blocks, taken away by Harrison, who's checked in. Caden Harrison into the forecourt. Peterson on the right angle. Between the legs, has it kicked away from behind, got it back. Whips a no-look pass. Browning a 3-point shot, no good. That's tapped up. Peterson will come down with it. Into Miller. Shot clock is off. Miller puts it up and in. 20-5. 18 seconds to go in the first. Outside is Medell. He'll leave it for King. King will kick it over to Valeriano. And we've got a foul, and that's going to go against Harrison. Soda has 3 fouls, just 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Tiger ball out along their own baseline. Ball comes outside to Geisbrecht. 3-point shot, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. And Soda dominates the first quarter, 20-5. So Soda outscores the Tigers by 15 in that quarter. Girls tournament starts Thursday. That'll be number 1 Malad at noon against Kellogg. Number 4 Ryrie will face number 5 Grangeville. And that's at 2 o'clock. And this is at Cuna. Number 3, Ambrose, will square off against number 6, New Plymouth. And number 2, First, will face number 7, Westside. Boys rankings. Number 1 is the Wendell Trojans. They only have 1 loss. Number 2, the Orofino Maniacs. Number 3 is the St. Mary's Lumberjacks. Tied for 4th, West J Panthers and the Firth Cougars, both out of District 6. And picking up votes, Ryrie Bulldogs, Melba Mustangs, Westside Pirates, and the Kellogg Wildcats. Aberdeen ball to begin the second quarter. Nice bricked into the fourth court. Nice switch on defense. Ball goes up top. Cerna mid blocks, turns, shoots, and scores. Into the fourth court. Gavin Hansen for the Cardinals. To Thompson. Hansen, right angle, looks it to Thompson, right wing. No look to McWilliams. McWilliams off the glass, no good. Phillips down with the rebound. Phillips crossover dribble. Driscoll 3-point shot. High for the rebound is Osborne. Osborne to Hansen. Hansen straight away into the corner to Horsley. Whoa, big contact there. They let that go. Goes over the right side. Hansen. Thompson 3-point shot. That won't go. Horsley tried to keep it alive. Coming down with it is Beck. Beck drives into the forecourt and the shot blocked by McWilliams. Lead pass to Horsley. Ooh, he walked. Horsley puts about a 17-footer up from the left angle and scores. Put on the brakes, and I thought he picked up that pivot. Oh, McWilliams with the block on Beck. It's going to be a foul against Connor McWilliams. Beck will go to the free throw line. Beck is a junior. One of my best friends is Dennis Beck. 6'6". Tight end, center. Pitcher for the baseball team. Beck, a Port Sider, misses the first one. He'll get another one. 22-7, just underway in the second quarter. Beck, second shot. That one's no good. Horsley rips it away from Cerna. Goes to McWilliams, back to Thompson. Right side, Hansen 3-point shot. McWilliams with the rebound. Oh, missed the layup. It should be a jump ball. Alternate possession will belong to Soda. Cooper Thompson will take it out. Checking in for the Tigers will be Kendall Pratt. Cerna got checked out. Bad pass by Coop is knocked out of the air. Still by Hansen. Thompson underneath, and the shot is up and good by Osborne. Wow, nice pass. Into the fourth court is Geisbrecht. Goes over to Phillips. Phillips on the left angle. Straight away now to Driscoll. Boy, do I know some Driscolls in Aberdeen. Ooh, that's a big foul by Osborne. That's his first. Some good friends in Aberdeen. I've mentioned before when we played the Tigers. I really like Aberdeen. They're just good people there. Ball comes outside. Beck will run it down. Kick it back to Medell. Medell drives inside the free throw line. Left side to Beck. Left-handed shot. Up, no good. Horsley knocked to the floor. And I think we got a foul. That's going to go against Pratt, his second. Aberdeen will put on a little pressure in the backcourt. Thompson will walk it up against, oh, what a no-look pass. Goes to the corner. Horsley, 3-point shot, got it. Horsley was 7 points here in the first half. 5:25 to go until halftime. Medell, left wing, and ball stolen away by Hansen from behind, and they're going to say, I think Soda kicked it. Aberdeen ball on the side. Harrison will check in for Osborne. Didn't recognize McWilliams. He's blonde. Still got the beard. Thompson knocks it out of bounds. Aberdeen ball on the side. Respect, try it once again. Comes into Medell. Gets a pick and roll, not there. Driving, leading in, no good. Thompson down with the rebound for Soda. Lead pass to Horsley, and Horsley is fouled by Ethan Beck. Jackson Horsley will go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2. Timeout. Tigers. 20-point lead for the Cardinals. 27-7. Oh, wow, the crazies have filled in a little bit. They were pretty thin when this game started. Once again, the Soda Springs cheerleaders, they won on and another one. I can't remember what it was. Should go off the top of my head. State will be in Idaho Falls at the America Center. That'll be the 27th and 28th, I want to say. Congratulations. So the cheerleaders are always just awesome. I don't know what they call it, routine, something. They won 2 first place in the district. Aberdeen cheerleaders, they've always been pretty good in the district. Always look really sharp. Jackson Horsley at the free throw line for a pair. Just a sophomore. Shot is up and good. He is 3 for 3. Has 8 points. Gotta be 6'2", finishing 6'3". He's 4 for 4. Try to measure him up against McWilliams. I know that Connor is 6'3". Good switch with Harrison and McWilliams. Ball comes outside. Cerna straight away. Soda in a zone. Thompson knocks the ball away from Geisberg. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Tigers. 29-7. Ball comes into Medell. Right angle. They work it to Valeriano. Ball is knocked away. Going to get a foul from behind. That'll bring Miller off the bench. Logan will check in for Connor McWilliams, who picked up his second foul. Aberdeen ball along their own baseline. Ball comes in. Shot up by Cerner. A little long. Ball knocked away from Beck. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Aberdeen. Ball comes into Medell. Ball knocked away, and Hansen comes up with it. Hansen into the fourth court. Will let the traffic clear. Whips it over to Cooper Thompson. Thompson, little stuttered dribble underneath. Hansen, 10-footer, drilled it along the left side of the baseline. Medell into the fourth court, working against Hansen. Works to the angle. Hansen poked it away, and that went off the legs of Medell. Soda ball on the side. Hansen will inbound it to Cooper Thompson in the backcourt. Comes into Coop, high post to Miller, back to Hansen. Thompson drives right down the left side of the paint. Miller goes for the rebound, punches it out. Jackson Horsley three-point shot. Medell with the rebound. Medell pushes it into the forecourt, leaves it for Cerna, knocked away by Harrison to Hanson. Hanson, no look, tried to drop it into Jackson Horsley, led him just a little bit too far. 3:28 to go until halftime. Browning will check in for Hanson. Ball comes into Jose Cerna. Outside, left side to Geisbrecht. I want to say that Geisbrecht, even though it's IE. Goes inside, and I got to look that one up. Long shot, three-point shot way outside by Trick King. And Horsley is fouled. Is going to go against King. Third foul of the quarter. Shot up by Horsley. I'm going to say the P word. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. We don't have a 33 in the and got that one right into Jason. Osborne will check in for Horsley. 33-7. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Medell works to the right angle against Browning. Gets a pick. Pick and roll wasn't there. Goes down into the corner to King. Shot up. Rims out. Down with the rebound, Mackay Browning. Browning into the forecourt, pulls up on the left elbow underneath Osborne. Thompson, three-point shot from the left wing, no good. And ball goes into the back court. Medell's going to run it down. Bounce pass underneath, and Soda, good defense underneath the basket. And the Tigers turn it over. Soda ball 94 feet away. Hanson will check in, and Thompson will check out. Hanson to Browning on the left wing. Comes up top to Harrison underneath Osborne. Hanson, three-point shot, got it. That's his second three, and he has 8 points. Into the forecourt, Jose Medell gets a pick, right angle. Browning covers him, goes to Pratt. Pratt up top between the circles. Ball taken away by Hanson. Hanson goes down off the right side. He was going to dunk it, missed it. Osborne with the rebound, tips it up again. And Phillips, long lead pass to Pratt. Pratt takes it in and scores. Soda got burned on that one. Hanson, left side on the angle. Ooh, bad pass picked off. And then it's stolen away by Harrison. Harrison missed a layup. And I think they're going to call a foul on Phillips. Showed 2-0. Yeah, that's what they put up there. I'm not sure that was on Phillips. They're going to call it against King. And that'll put Caden Harrison at the free throw line. I don't know why I always get a kick out of. Free throw line is 15 feet. That one went about 13 feet. Okay. Second one, that was long. And Martinson with the rebound. Martinson turns, shoots, won't drop. Aberdeen Phillips takes it down for the Tigers. Oh, Harrison, big bump. Wow, I thought that foul should have gone against Harrison. And they get Phillips for the second bump. That is his first foul. Serious contact by Harrison. That's 5 fouls now on Aberdeen. And that'll put Caden at the free throw line. 0 for 1. to 9. Checking in is going to be Caleb Hansen. Osborne will check out. Browning checks in. Harrison. Second shot. And that one's no good. Fight for the rebound. And they got Harrison trying to follow his own shot. 36 to 9. And that's Caden's second. Medell. Left wing, mid-blocks, goes out on the outside to Cerna. Cerna straight away against Martinson. Will leave it for Phillips. And Harrison reaches in. He may have just picked up his third foul. Well, one thing about tonight, Soda has a deep bench. That's 5 fouls now. So that'll be the 2-shot bonus. That'll put Phillips at the free throw line. He's going to be a good player. Ashton Phillips, just a sophomore. Shot and drop. Curls around and drops in. Peterson will check in for Harris. Phillips, one more. And that one's no good. Martinson with the rebound, clears it to Peterson. Peterson drives on Medell. Medell just about picked his pocket. Well, let's see if they call the foul on Medell. That would be at the free throw line. And that's the second foul on Jose Medell. Peterson. Shot too hard. We get one more. 36-10, a 26-point lead for Soda. Second free throw is good. Medell into the forecourt against Browning, right angle to Phillips, back up top to Pratt. Crossover, leans in, that was short, good defense. Browning clears the rebound. Browning into the forecourt, left side to Caleb Hansen. Goes into Miller. He missed a layup, but it's knocked out of bounds. Nice drive by the big guy, just didn't finish it. It'll be Caleb Hansen to inbound the ball for Soda. The ball comes outside to Browning. Peterson on the right angle. Elbow to Martinson. Martinson turns, shoots, rims out. Cerna with the rebound. Long lead pass to Driscoll. Driscoll in the corner, and that's got travel. I was going to say he was actually kind of throwing some hooks down there. But as he was kind of throwing the elbows, he got his feet tangled up. Turns it over. 5 seconds. Martinson at the buzzer. That's off, and that's going to be halftime. So they put up 17 points in that quarter. And Aberdeen put up 5. It is halftime. Soda leads it 37-10. Give me a second. I'll add up the scoring for you. And then I've got all kinds of those. Tons of them. I'll never get through them. I can do Aberdeen on the fly. Ronnie Cerna with 4 points out of 2 and 2 for 2. From the free throw line, Jose Medell didn't score. Valeriano got in the game, did not score. Kings got in the game and did not score. Isaac Driscoll into the game, who didn't score. Ashton Phillips, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1. Ethan Beck, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Kendall Pratt hit a basket for 2. And Levi Geisbrecht hit a 3 for 3 points. Aberdeen hit on 3. of 6 from the free throw line, committed 10 personal fouls. It'll take me a second to put the soda together here. See if I can do this on the fly. Cooper Thompson had a 3 and 2 twos for 7 points. Gavin Hansen hit 2 threes and a 2 for 8 points. Connor McWilliams hit 2 twos for 4 points. Preston Osborne hit a basket for 2. Jackson Horsley hit a 3, a 2, and was 6 for 6 from the free throw line for 11 points. Eagles. Where that come from? Logan Miller hit a 2 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 3. Hayden Harrison 0 for 3 from the line. Did not score. Colton Peterson 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1. And Landon Martinson 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1. Soda hit on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. 9 of 14 for Soda, and they committed 8 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Soda led it by 15. It was 20-5. Second quarter, Soda put up 17 points, and Aberdeen 5. So the Cardinals outscored the Tigers by 12 in the second quarter, and they lead it here at halftime by 27. It is 37-10 here at halftime. Give me just a second. Wow, hope you enjoy the snow. I've got one of the greatest neighbors. He has a bobcat, and of course the snow plows go by and fill your driveway up. He goes down and clears everybody's driveway. That's awesome. I understand we may get some more tonight. Once again, the girls' tournament starts on Thursday, and at noon. This is all at CUNA. Number 1 Molat will face the Kellogg Wildcats. They're number 8. At 2 o'clock, it'll be the Lady Archers, the number 3 team, versus, back that up. It'll be number 4 Ryrie, Lady Bulldogs, against the Lady Bulldogs of Graysville. And that'll be at 2 o'clock. Ambrose, Lady Archers, at 5 o'clock will face number 6 New Plymouth Grims. And then at 7 o'clock in the nightcap, it'll be the number 2 Firth Cougars versus the number 7 Westside Lady Pirates. Gotta answer a text here. We went through the boys' rankings. 3As, Wendell Trojans or Phenomaniacs. St. Mary's Lumberjacks are 3. West J Panthers and the Firth Cougars are tied for 4. Picking up votes, Ryrie Bulldogs, Melville Mustangs, Westside Pirates, and the Kellogg Wildcats. In the 6As, the Owyhee Storm. Number 1, Centennial Patriots, Post Falls Trojans, Lake City Timberwolves are 4, CUNA Cavemen are 5. Picking up votes, Meridian Warriors, Highland Rams, and the Titans of Thunder Ridge. 5A, Preston Indians are number 1. Blackfoot Broncos number 2. Twin Falls Bruins 3. Columbia Wildcats are 4. Valley View Falcons are 5. Picking up votes, Lewiston Bengals and the Pocatello Thunder. 4A's, Sugar Diggers are number 1. Coal Valley Christian Trojans are 2. Then it goes the Teton Timberwolves, American Falls Beavers, Snake River Panthers. Then picking up votes, the Gooding Senators, Bonners Ferry Badgers. In the 2A's, Lakeside Knights are number 1. Kendrick Tigers dropped out are number 1. They're number 2. Prairie Pirates and the Butte County Pirates check in at 3 and 4. Tied for 5 with the Lapway Wildcats and the North Star Charter Huskies. Picking up votes, the Murtaugh Red Devils. In the 1A's, Rockland Bulldogs are number 1. Water Springs Warriors are 2. Garden Valley Wolverines 3. Mackey Miners are 4. Gary Panthers are 5. Taylor's Crossing Eagles and the Grace Lutheran Royals picked up votes. Take a look at college real quick. Boy, has BYU dropped out of it. And then they lost Richie Saunders to go along with it. They had 4 losses in a row: Arizona, Kansas, Oklahoma State, and Houston. They had a win over Colorado, 90-86, and a win at Baylor, 99-94. And that was after losing those 4 in a row. They will be at Arizona in Tucson tomorrow, facing number 4 Wildcats. And then the number 6 Cyclones of Iowa State will be at the Marriott Center at 8:30 on Saturday. Central Florida will be at BYU on Tuesday. Boise State 7 and 7 in the Mountain West, 15 and 10 overall. They are in Logan at the Glen D Spectrum, and that's tomorrow at 8:30. And then the Broncos will have the San Jose State Spartans at Extra Mile Arena on Saturday. That's at 2 o'clock. Wyoming will be in Boise on Tuesday. They lost to UNLV 86-83. Beat New Mexico in the pit 91-90. And they beat Nevada in Reno 91-87. Utah State, they are 12 and 2, 22 and 3. Still haven't cracked the top 25. They picked up votes. They beat Memphis the other night. Memphis Tigers, they're always really tough. That was 99-75 in Logan. And again, they've got Boise in the D. Glen Spectrum tomorrow at 8:30. Utah State gave Boise their biggest loss at Extra Mile in the history of Extra Mile, 93-68 in Boise. They lost to the Aggies. They'll be at Nevada in Reno on Saturday. Then they'll be at San Diego State to face the Aztecs on Wednesday. Idaho, 6 and 7 in the Big Sky, 14 and 12 overall. They lost. I didn't write that down. Who did they lose to? Well, it was Portland. I believe it was 99-69. No, it wasn't Portland. They've got Portland State on Thursday, and then Sac State. They'll be in Sacramento on Saturday. Well, they lost to Idaho State. They beat Idaho State 99-69. Montana will be in Pocatello on Thursday. Montana State will be in Pocatello on Saturday. Saturday games at 4 o'clock. Aberdeen ball to begin the third quarter. ball was stolen away. Cooper Thompson, big grin on his face, steals the inbounds pass. High post, Connor McWilliams. Gavin Hansen scores. Wow, that was about a 15-footer off the right side. He has 10 points. Goes to Cerna outside. Soda leads 39-10. Geisbrecht to Cerna. Goes in. Oh, shot blocked by McWilliams. Thompson is tripped by Beck. Should be Beck's second foul. And it is. So first foul of the second half. Ball comes into Gavin Hansen. Cooper Thompson, high post. Jackson Horton trying to force it in down in the low blocks and to McWilliams. And wow, nice shot by Geisbrecht. Pulled up about 15 feet. 3-point shot by Osborne. Missed everything. Driscoll down with the rebound. Lead pass to Geisbrecht. Comes to Cerna. Right side Driscoll. 18-footer. Rims out. Hansen with the rebound. Hansen pushes it into the forecourt. Fakes. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound down to Medell for the Tigers. There's a shot. Nice shot by Beck. Still got that old referee whistle in my head. Horsley, 3-point shot from the right angle, and they say it hit the piping on the top of the backboard. You can hit the top of the backboard, but the way Soda's backboards are designed as a pipe that goes across the top, you can't touch the shot clock or that pipe. If you hit the side or the top, it's good. Goes into Driscoll. Driscoll has a shot blocked by Hansen. Cerna with the rebound, drops it in. Cerna with 6 points, 39-16. Thompson into the forecourt, goes to Hansen, back to Thompson. Thompson kicks it over Hansen, 3-point shot, caroms off. Thompson runs it down, fires it to Hansen, goes inside. Horsley puts a shot up and he's fouled. Probably Driscoll. Every time I see the name Driscoll, I work for a warehouse in St. George. We handle a lot of produce. It's kind of like Cisco, handle a lot of canned goods. But every time I see Driscoll, I think of those great big strawberries. Not Aberdeen, the sugar beets. Horsley is 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Horsley checks out, Martinson checks in. Driscoll strawberries, dip them in chocolate, so good. Right side, Thompson knocks the ball away from Geisbrecht. The Tiger ball on the side, Geisbrecht gets it into Medell. Medell back to Geisbrecht, Thompson knocks it out of bounds. I think Luke thought he knocked that off the Geisbrecht legs. Geisbrecht, ball knocked away by Hansen, punches it out of bounds. Tigers will try it again. Bounce pass comes into Medell. Medell up top between the circles, drives to the left elbow to Cerna. Cerna pulls up inside the free throw line. McWilliams with the rebound off to Hansen. Hansen right down bloody nose lane, tried to drop it into Martinson. And Martinson or Hansen was fouled. That's Driscoll's third foul. And the shot is up and good. I got one head turned. I think that was McWilliams. Ball goes to Driscoll. There's a near fall. Goes through a pin. Comes outside to Cerna. Cerna to the right. Oh, he walks. Goes to the right elbow. He turns, shoots, and drops it in. That was 3 steps. Thompson into the forecourt. Thompson pulls up straight away. Osborne with Williams into Martinson. Martinson scores and he's fouled. Nice pass. that one. And that is Driscoll, and that's his fourth. That'll bring Phillips in. Pratt will come in. And Valeriano will check in for the Tigers. Oops, there goes my Pepsi. That'll be fun to open. Shot is up and good. Martinson 2 of 3. Outside Medell has Osborne all over him. Cerna to the left corner. Back to Medell. Goes to Valeriano. Medell working against Osborne. Osborne like a wet shirt. And I think they're going to call Preston with the foul. Yeah. Preston's second foul. That'll put Medell at the free throw line for 2. We'll bring Browning off the bench. Shot no good by Medell. 46 to 18. 28-point lead. Osborne will check out. Mackay Browning checks in. Shot up and that one's good. First point for the point guard, Jose Medell. Thompson, high post to Martinson. Back to Browning. Browning pulls up just inside the free throw line. Martinson backs for it. He's got it. Put it up. Oh, wow. No. They called a jump ball. They were all over Martinson. They were like laundry. I didn't see any clothespins, but they were definitely hanging on him. Oh, wow, what a pass to Thompson to McWilliams. McWilliams drops it in. Into the forecourt, Medell. Cross court, and Coop just about got the pick. Goes inside to Phillips. Phillips falls down. They'll call him for travel. Doggone it. And he may have twisted an ankle. Trying to walk it off. I really like Ashton Phillips. He's going to be a good player. Hanson into the forecourt, across the top over to Thompson. Between the legs, drives, pulls up Martinson, high post to Browning. Browning, 15 feet, no good. Pratt down with a rebound for the Tigers. Wobbly pass comes down. That was a travel. Yeah, they called it double dribble, but it was a travel, trust me. Miller will check in for McWilliams. Got to get a bolt tonight. He almost had it. Missed it. Browning drives in. Browning off the right side of the glass. Scores. That's his first basket. Medell into the forecourt against Mackay Browning. Crossover dribble. Browning's going to get the foul on the reach. Back in the old days, 50 years ago, what do I know, in case they should. You couldn't reach, you couldn't go over the back. They were both really tightly called. Kind of let it go nowadays, but that reach, they called it. That went against Mackay Browning. That's his first. Ball is loose, taken away by Browning. Browning into the forecourt, lead pass, goes back outside to Hanson, back to Coop. 3-point shot, got it! Thompson drills the 3. He has 10 points. He racked the net. The ref has to throw the ball up through the net to bring the net back down. You have to unrack it or the ball will actually bounce out of there. Medell over to the left side. 3-point shot, partially blocked, put up by Trig King. Thompson into the forecourt, across the top. Goes down the left side. Martinson in the middle of the paint, puts it up, got his own rebound. And Miller with the rebound, and we got a foul. And that foul went against, and that's number 33, but I don't have a name for the number. Pratt will check out. Beck checks in. Miller, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. We'll get a pair. 6'7" Logan Miller. Shot is short. Colton Peterson will check in for Cooper Thompson. 2:31 to go in the third quarter. 53-19. Soda. Miller. One more. And that one dances around but drops in. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Has 4 points. Driving in, and Miller might have reached in on that one. I think it needs to be a rule that the refs need to paint their fingers. Shot no good. And at the line is Valeriano. Valeriano misses the first one. He'll get one more. Shot up. That one's good. Right down to the bottom of the well with the second one. Geisbrecht checks back in. He'll check in for Giovanni Valeriano. It's kind of fun to say. 54-20. Browning into Martinson. Martinson almost threw it away. Comes up top to Hanson. Browning inside to Miller. Miller reaches in and scores off the right side of the glass. He has 6 points. Nice brick, 3-point shot. Browning rips the rebound away. Browning will bring it down the floor himself into the forecourt. Left side to Hanson. Martinson lost the handle on it. Browning 3-point shot. Splash! Browning drills the 3 off the left side angle. And it is 59-20. Liddell, right angle, kicks it over to Geisbrecht. Liddell, right wing, back to Geisbrecht. Geisbrecht drives and Peterson ties him up. The alternate possession will belong to Aberdeen. Ronnie Cerna will check in for Trick King. Keg Harrison checks in for Gavin Hansen. We got a full roster tonight. Ball comes into Cerna, right side of the baseline. And ball stolen away by Harrison. Into the forecourt is Logan Miller. Browning to Miller. Ooh, Miller walk. They called an offensive foul. No, they called the walk. I got it right. Phillips will check in and Pratt will check in. Medell checks out. And number 33 checks out. Phillips. He's 6'2". Ball outside to Cerna. Cerna straight away. Phillips on the left wing. Hooks it back. Cerna puts a shot up. Nice give and go to the right side. Cerna with 10 points. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Well, Miller is knocked down. They called a foul against Beck. Ethan Beck will pick up his third. And that is 5 fouls against Aberdeen. So that'll put Soda in the 2-shot bonus. Miller, 2 of 4. Give it 2 shots. Shot is up short. Off the front of the rim. Look at one more. Valeriano checks back in for the Tigers. Then checks out. Miller, one more. And that one's good. 50%, 3 for 6. Geisbrecht into the forecourt to Cerna. Cerna outside on the angle. Valerian. And what do we got here? I'm going to reach by Soda Peterson, I believe. And that is Colton's first foul. That's 5 on the cards. And that'll put Pratt at the free throw line. And the Pratt has 2 points. Shot clock is off. Free throw is good. 34.8 seconds. Just barely off. That hits the first one. One more. Got the second one. Shot clock off. Peterson into the fourth. Left side to Martinson. Up top to Mackay Browning between the circles. Browning has the ball taken away by Geisbrecht. Geisbrecht goes in, lost the handle on it, and threw it about 6 rows up, almost threw it over the head of the Cardinal Crazies. 15 seconds to go in the third. 60-24. Martinson, 5 seconds over the head of Browning. Soda throws it away. 4.5 seconds. Valeriano will inbound the ball. Phillips a deep shot off the left side. Miller with the rebound. That's the end of the third quarter. Soda put up 23 points in that quarter. Aberdeen put up 14. Of course, if you missed the Super Bowl, I wasn't really going for either team. Seahawks 29, Patriots 13. It was 10 after the third. He was the MVP. Here's an interesting item. Jim, they call him Jim, mattress man. LV, they came out that way. He had a $2 million bet on the Patriots. He's a furniture mogul down in Houston. He lost $2 million. I guess you got it to lose, whatever. So the ball to begin the final quarter. Ball comes into Gavin Hansen from Preston Osborne. Right side, good. Hansen scoops it up under the basket. Horsley follows it. Rebound down to Medell. Medell up the floor to Geisbrecht for Megan Cernan. Cernan off the rim, just actually standing on the arc. And that's going to be a reach by Ronnie Cernan. Just underway in the final quarter, 60-24. Thompson over to Osborne. Osborne outside on the angle, inside to McWilliams. And we got a foul. The foul went against Phillips. No, that's good. Thompson, Osborne. Nice shot by Osborne just inside the arc. Off the left side. Shot by Driscoll, dances on the rim. Cerna. That might have went off of Cerna. We said went off of Cerna. Ooh, nice inbounds pass. And dropping it in is Geisbrecht, and he was fouled. Out by Gavin Hansen in second. Shot up and good. The ball comes into Cooper Thompson, 62-27. 1 minute gone in the final quarter. Gavin Hansen whips it into McWilliams. McWilliams back pass. Osborne comes up with it. And then Osborne threw it away, but it was touched. Thompson will inbound the ball on the side. Comes into McWilliams. Hooks a pass. Osborne. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to the Tigers. Geisbrecht into the fourth quarter. Up top to Cerna. about one. And a steal by Horsley. Jackson Horsley goes in, has the shot blocked by Geisbrecht, but he was fouled. Can I say it again? Jackson Horsley is 8 for 8. There's the P word, I said it. It was the second foul on Geisbrecht. And splash. He's still perfect. 9 for 9. Checking in, and I have number 5. I need secretaries to check with me. Cernan down in the corner. Correct. Making this. Along the baseline, that's a travel. Cernan went up in the air. No place to go. Come back down. 5 in and 5 out. Miller, Peterson, Browning, Martinson, and Harrison. Looks like Soda will go down to Dayton on Thursday to play the Westside Pirates. Ooh, that's a big foul by Geisbrecht. That should be his third. 64-27. Browning across the top to Peterson. Peterson, back pass picked off. Medell back the other way. Medell, jump step, pass it stolen away by Peterson. Aberdeen wanted backcourt on that, and I'll tell you why it wasn't. Pete was in the forecourt. The ball was still in the backcourt, so that looked like backcourt. No, it's not. The entire ball and the entire body have to be across the line. Browning at the free throw line. Scores. He has 6 points. A lot of officials sometimes don't allow a call. Jumping from the backcourt to the forecourt, taking the ball in the air. Goes up top, Geisbrecht. Lob comes over. All I can say is number 5. Don't have a name with the number. Bounce back pass over to Medell. Shot up, short. Martinson lost it. Rebound. Down to the Tigers. 3-point shot from the corner. Into Medell, and Medell scores. An easy one. 65-29. 36-point lead for the Cardinals. 3-point shot by Browning, no good. Rebound down to Martinson, missed it off the left side. Harrison falls down on the baseline. Phillips and Pratt will check in for the Tigers. 5 minutes to go in the ball game, 65-29. And if you are wondering, we split with Westside. Ball tapped away, and now rips it away. We beat them down there, and they beat us here. Martinson outside, drives to the right elbow, dishes it to Peterson. Wow, Peterson got popped. Goes over to Harrison. Harrison. Browning 3-point shot. Karam's off, no good. Phillips with the rebound. I think we're going to get a foul on Peterson. And that would be his second. Aberdeen ball 94 feet away. Sort of no pressure. They will drop back into a 2-3 zone. Phillips will bring it from the back court to the forecourt. Gets it to Valeriano. Goes into the corner. Back to Valeriano from Phillips. 3-point shot, no good. Phillips with the rebound. They rake it away from Phillips. He runs it down. Wow. Peterson all over Phillips. And they finally calling for the reach. That would be his third. 3 fouls on Soda. Soda already has the 2-shot bonus. Goes over to King. Geiserick. Down to Pratt. Pratt double teamed along the baseline. Turns, hooks up the shot. And they may have called Miller with a foul. He bailed him out. He was really trapped. Nothing trapped at the free throw line. And that's Miller's third personal foul. Pratt 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Second shot, rims out. Harrison down with the rebound to Peterson. Peterson forgot to take the ball with him. Gets it back to Harrison, up top to Caleb Hansen. Peterson outside to Browning, over the top to Harrison. Hansen, high post, Martinson turns, shoots, no good. Valeriano down with the rebound for the Tigers. Pulls up on the left wing, 3-point shot. Man, wow. Trig King. 65-32. Peterson has the ball raked away by King. 4 more to check in. I can see Junior Horsley, Blake Mon, Braxton Harrison, and McAllister all check in. Now we have a loaded bench tonight. Valeriano will check out. And number 33, we don't have a name for him.
Boys will be playing Thursday at 7 o'clock at Westside. So Thursday night at Westside.
Goes to Mon, inside to Hansen. Hansen misses a shot. It'll be Kendall Pratt with the rebound over to the right angle. Over to Cerna. Cerna stepped out of bounds. Yeah, they got him. Traffic cop right there. McAllister gets it in to Caleb Hansen. Over to Blake Munn. Corner, 3-point shot. Up. Shot good by Little Harrison. 3-pointer. Goes in the corner. Cerna 3-point shot. Max short. Hansen down with the rebound. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Crossover dribble, pulls up with the left elbow and dropped it in. Caleb Hansen in the scorebook. Liddell, ball taken away. Hansen comes up with it. Hansen backcourt to the forecourt with a right-hand dribble to Blake Mon on the right angle. Mon in the corner to Harrison. Braxton Harrison dumps it to McAllister. McAllister lost the handle on it, and taking it in all the way is Jose Medel. He has 5 points, 70-34. Ball poked away from behind. And a bunch of Aberdeen Tigers are going to get to check in. Timeout on the floor. It's got to be a technical foul on Braxton Harrison. Those are the ugliest green shoes I think I've ever seen in my life. 70-34. It'll be 7 o'clock down at Westside. Soda beat Westside 67-57 down in Dayton. Lost to Westside here in Soda 56-36. A minute 34 to go in the ball game. Hansen will inbound the ball. gets it in. That's a bad pass. They were lucky to get that one back. Now, green and yellow. You think he was a Seahawk fan or something. Talking about Braxton Harrison. Junior Horsley to Mon 3-point shot, no good. Into the forecourt. And Junior reaches in and ties up Beck. That kid is so tough. Possession belongs to the Tigers. 3-point shot is good. And that's that number 5 that I don't have a name for. What do we got? Got a whistle, something on the floor? Somebody lost their false tooth. Minute 18 to go in the game. Ball comes into Hanson. Back to McAllister. McAllister puts it up, and he's pancaked. It's right on the back of his lap. He'll go to the free throw line. He'll get a pair of free throws. Ball is against Cerna. That's his third. McAllister misses the first one. He gets one more. High arcing free throw. Junior goes up and ties up the ball. Wow. This kid's got some hops. And he's probably 5'10-ish maybe. So the ball on the possession. Comes in. Harrison 3-point shot. That's no good. Horsley with the rebound. Harrison to Hanson. A minute to go. Mond along the baseline. Shot is up. No good. Cerna with the rebound. Lovely pass to Medell. He can't run it down. And it goes out of bounds on the other end. 53.7 seconds. Mond will get it into Caleb Hanson. Hanson into the forecourt, picked up by Medell. Mond, right angle, kicks it over. Harrison, 3-point shot, got it. That's his second three. Braxton Harrison. Medell into the forecourt. Cerna, left side, bounce pass, low blocks. Shot is up, no good. Medell with the rebound. A couple of kids that I don't have names for numbers. That was number 5 scoring underneath the basket. 15 seconds to go in the game. Shot clock is off. And Aberdeen is just going to let them dribble it out. Outside is Caleb Hanson between the circles. 5 seconds, 4, 3. Soda fans stand up. 1 second. And that's the final. 73-39. So the Cards will go down and face the West Side Pirates. Kids shake hands at midcourt. Let's see if we can get Coach Tom up here. Let me add up scoring for you. Hang with me for a second. Final score, once again, Soda 73, Aberdeen 39. That's the Aberdeen band, probably their fight song, school song. It's nice that they bring their band. Just about got the Tigers. Okay, we got Aberdeen. Give me a second, I'll add up Soda. Yeah, it was it's kind of, I think, what we kind of expected, but Soda really dominated right out the gate. Just about that Soda. Got a couple of kids that I don't have in the book. I think I got it. Okay, for the Aberdeen Tigers. There's a Cardinal mascot over there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Got one of the kids dressed up like a Cardinal. That probably is pretty warm out there in the snow. Ronnie Cerna for the Tigers, 10 points. He had 4 twos, he was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Jose Miguel, 5 points. He had 2 twos, he was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Johnny Valeriano with 1 point on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 points for Trick King on a 3-point shot. 1 point for Ashton Phillips, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Ethan Beck, he had a 2, is 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Kendall Pratt, he had a 2 and was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 points for Levi Geisbrecht, he had 2 twos and was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. And number 5, that I don't have a name for him, had 5 points, had a 3 and a 2. The Tigers were 8 of 15 from the free throw line, committed 20 personal fouls. For Soda, pretty balanced scoring. Cooper Thompson, 10 points, he had 2 threes and 2 twos. 10 points for Gavin Hansen on 2 threes and 2 twos. 8 points for Connor McWilliams on 4 twos. 4 points for Preston Osborne on 2 twos. 15 points for Jackson Orsley, hit a 3 and 2, and was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Logan Miller, 7 points. He had 2 twos and was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Caden Harrison, 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Colton Peterson, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points for Makai Browning. Hit a 3 and 2 and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Caleb Hansen hit a 2 for 2 points. 4 points for Landon Martinson. He hit a 2, was 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 points for Braxton Harrison. He hit 2 threes. Soda hit on 17 of 28 from the free throw line, committed 17 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Soda went out to a 15-point lead. It was 20-5. Second quarter, Soda put up 17 points, outscoring Aberdeen by 12, as the Tigers put up 5. And at halftime, it was 37-10. Third quarter, Soda outscored the Tigers by 9, 23-14, and it was 60-24 at the end of 3 quarters. And then in the final quarter, Soda outscored Aberdeen by 3, 23. No. Try that up right. 23. 8 points. 23-15 in that final quarter. And the final score, Soda 73 and Aberdeen 39. Once again, Soda boys will travel to Dayton to face Westside. We split with the Pirates on the season. And it was on each other's home floors. We beat Westside 67-57 down in Dayton and lost to the Pirates here in Soda 56-36. There's Tom. I guess what I see, well, kind of what we expected. We'll go down to Dayton. We've split with Westside. And you said before, home court doesn't really matter in this conference. We beat them down there and they beat us here. But I see really balanced scoring and amazing free throws by Jackson Horsley. And that you had a chance to suit up some extra kids, and they all got in. So give us your thoughts tonight as we defeat Aberdeen 73-39, and then we'll go down and face the Pirates down in Dayton. Oh, take a headset off. Give us your thoughts on tonight's ball game.
Nervous because, like I say, you usually get a team that hasn't won all year long, and they're going to find a game to win. And what better game to win than the first district game? So I was a little bit nervous, but we started off good. And the thing that made me feel good is we started shooting again. I mean, that's the one thing we talked to them about. Was like, I asked them, I was like, why are you guys here? And of course they say to win, all that stuff you're supposed to. And I was like, no, you're not. You're here because you love the game of basketball. I mean, why do you practice on the weekends? Why do you take long bus trips and all that? I said, because you love the game. I said, play tonight like you love the game and like it's fun to you. And they actually did. I thought tonight they actually played a little looser and they shot the ball better. And of course, I mean, we'll see what happens on Thursday because that's a little better team. But if they'll play loose, because this is just a loose, active, athletic team. We're not a team that just goes from point A to point B to point C and then scores. We don't have that 6'8" guy that we can go through that can score every single. So we have to move the ball. We got to get it open. And I thought we did tonight. I thought it was a lot sharper, a lot less dribbling. And then on defense, we're bodying up a lot better on defense, and we're contesting better on defense, and we're trusting our teammates a little bit. So things are starting to show a little bit more in our favor. So I feel pretty good about going on Thursday.
How important was the quick start? We outscored them by 15 in that first quarter, and we had them on their heels early.
I'm not going to say we have to have a quick start, but we have to have a quick start. I mean, we usually play better when we get a quick start, and then we just can kind of put it on. But we've done it both ways. We've had a quick start and had them cut back on us, and then we started from behind and cut back and won it. So, I mean, we do know how to grind. It's gonna be interesting. I hope if they come out and shoot, if we come out and shoot the ball decent, then it's gonna be one heck of a game.
Of course, Coach Tyler Brown seems like we get head-to-head with him in every district tournament. And this year we split with him in the conference. But you're not only going up against a good team, you're going up against probably one of the best coaches in the conference.
Well, we've split with him for, I think, the last 3 years, which is pretty amazing because, like you say, he's not one of the best. He is the best coach. I don't care. There's good coaches in our conference, but he is definitely the best coach. Because, I mean, he can take video of teams and make good teams. He just knows where to put kids. But we got a lot of kids that are athletic, and if they decide they're going to play, Connor McQueen's played really well tonight, which he has kind of struggled. And so we get the kids that we need to play well, and Connor's going to have to play well. Westside, they got that big kid, and he's tough to guard. So we're going to have to do the best we can to try and keep him somewhat contained. And then in the meantime, they got about 3 or 4 3-point shooters, so we got to contain.
So as we face the Pirates, what is the plan? How do you defend them? And then how do you attack them on offense? Because they're well schooled, and so it's a good matchup.
Well, just like we always do, we're going to try and really defend aggressively. We're going to try and talk and rotate well. And offensively, we got to hit those little bunnies. We even missed a bunch of those tonight, where we got underneath, where we got underneath the basket and wouldn't miss it. We can't miss those. I mean, we could afford to miss them tonight because we got a big lead, but it's not going to be like that over there. It's going to be back and forth. So those little buckets they're going to matter.
How important are the points in transition? We get a few picks, but mainly I think we get off the boards and the release, the lead pass down the floor really worked well.
Well, that's when we're having fun. That's when we have fun, is when we get a board, we kick it out, and we go. I mean, we run. We run, and the trouble we've had with some teams is they set up to stop us. So if they set up to stop us from running, then we have to struggle. But we are getting better at a half-court game. We're getting a little bit more patient. We're taking a little bit better shots, and we're making shots. I mean, the games that we've lost, we've shot under 20%. And you shoot under 20% in this league, you're not going to go very far.
How important is it to get to the free throw line? We did that tonight, and Jackson was amazing. I kept saying, I'm going to say the P word, and every time you say perfect, they always miss. But he didn't. He was 10 for 10.
Well, Jackson really showed me something tonight for being a sophomore. I mean, that first quarter, he couldn't hit one. It fell out of his boat. And then when he went to the free throw line, he did make those. And then he came back in the second quarter, and we took him out a couple of times. And he went back in the second quarter, and he kept shooting threes. And he finally hit a couple in a row, and then he started getting back. He hit a 10-footer, and then he hit another layup. So, that shows a lot for a sophomore that he's that mentally tough. Because most kids would just hold up and just not shoot anymore. And I told him when he came over, I said, "You're a good shooter." I said, "Keep shooting. They'll fall." And he did. He kept shooting. He kept shooting, and then they started falling.
How important is it to get these really young kids come in? They came in and they didn't play it up. I was a junior Horsley's my next door neighbor, and so I'm a little prejudiced. But boy, is he a fighter! They all came in and really played hard defense.
Well, we definitely got a place for junior next year, and playing them younger kids like we have been doing, it makes me feel a little bit better about last year because they don't hurt us. I mean, we put them in, and a lot of times, they really help us. So I feel pretty good about when, who we put in. It's just the quickness of the game they got to get used to because a lot of them played a lot of JV this year, and they just got to get used to the quickness of the game because even though they scrimmage with us, that it's a big difference, in the quickness of the game.
We're in I think the best bracket this year in the tournament. That really worked out for us. Stayed away from Wendell and going out there. I think we like to play West Side, and so I think we've got a good bracket to really be successful.
Well, we've got a good bracket for several reasons. I mean, I'm same as you. I think we match up with West Side a little better than the other teams, and we don't have to drive to Wendell. I mean, the other way, we play Malat. I mean, Declo and Malat, I didn't hear who won that, but that's going to be a heck of a game. And then it won't be so bad if Declo wins because Wendell's not so far away, but the drive, I mean, that's a long drive to Wendell. And, to go there and put that long drive on a bus and then play well, that's tough. And we got 45 minutes to West Side, so we got no excuses.
A couple days before we head to Dayton, what's the game plan as far as practice? Do you let the kids relax, or do you drill them, or what's your game plan just as far as walkthroughs and stuff like that?
Well, we're going to do more than walkthroughs, but yeah, the big thing is we're going to preach is to relax and play loose and have fun, because when these guys get tight, they just don't shoot well. We're going to watch the film or the game that we beat West Side and find out how we did that. And we'll have a little bit of fun. I mean, we go down to Porter's and they give us a real good deal on pizzas. So we go down and get some pizza from them and then go to a friend's house and watch film and they have a pretty good time with that. But we're gonna see how we beat them, and hopefully we can duplicate that.
All right, we'll let you go. Big win tonight, dominated from the first. Really didn't look in the rearview mirror. And a lot of kids got a chance to play, and I thought everybody played really well.
Yeah, that's nice if you can start off that well and then just keep on going. And we just kept setting goals every quarter, and they kept meeting them. So hopefully, like I say, Thursday we're going to work for Thursday, and we're going to give it our best.
All right, we'll see if we can catch up to you down Dayton. Wish we could broadcast it. We used to back in the old radio days. Tough place to even broadcast. I can give you that much. They'll have a good crowd. West Side always. In fact, they travel well. They traveled well up here. I was kind of worried about our kids for a minute. I was waiting for those crazies to show up, and their kids, they showed up 5 minutes late, but they finally showed up.
Okay, yeah, we got a good crowd. And so do they. But we're used to that. And like you say, I think our record's better on the road than it is at home. So we have no excuses. We're going to go up and we're going to give it our best, and we'll see how it comes out.
All right, good luck against West Side, and hopefully we can move on and hit the semis. Maybe it's the Wendell Trojans. Who knows? That's what everybody thinks. But you've said before that you can beat those Trojans. It just didn't have the chips kind of line up sometimes. They got us by 10 out there. We only played them one time, but they're the odds-on favorite. They only have one loss all season, and that was down in Salt Lake. And so they're legit.
Yeah, like you say, why not us? I mean, and their coach knows it too. I mean, nobody's taking anybody for granted. I mean, we all know that anybody can have a good game or a bad game, and somebody different can go. So it's going to be a dogfight to the end.
All right, good luck Thursday. Not a bad trip down to Dayton.
No, it'll be good. We like going down there.
All right, thanks, Tom. That's Coach Tom Fuchsel. Appreciate him here in the postgame. Once again, the end of the first quarter, Soda led it by 15. It was 20-5. And the second quarter, Soda outscored Aberdeen by 12, 17-5. And at halftime, it was 37-10. In the third quarter, Soda outscored the Tigers by 9, and it was 60-24 at the end of 3. In the final quarter, Soda put up 8 more points than did Aberdeen. They scored a little better in the second half. Final score, Soda moves on, and they'll play the Westside Pirates on Thursday at 7 o'clock down in Dayton. Final score, 73-39. Glade Bullock for Owen Miller. That's going to do it here. Good night, everyone.